It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. I'm Kevin Harlan. Trailblazers will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Portland. Right now, they have the 10th best record in the West. They need wins.
Yeah, you know, it's really tough what they're going through right now. The situation they're in, doubt starts to creep in, especially as the losses mount, and that just makes them as a team more and more vulnerable.
You're right, Clark. And, you know, they seem to be in such a terrible state of mind at this point. No confidence. It feels like the players may not be trusting the coaching staff, trusting each other. It's been very disjointed in terms of the style of play that we've seen from them lately.
Here are the starters from Milwaukee, all brought to you by State Farm. Jennings out there with Harden. Then it's Sanders. Then it's Nba2K13, and it's Dalembert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Portland, Batum and Aldridge are small and power forwards. J.R. Smith out there with DAMIAN Lillard. And it's Thompson in at the center position. Now, here's Lillard, following the miss by Jennings. Smith for three. Good. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can cause a defense just so many problems. There aren't many ways to slow him down.
Harden outside. Over Thompson. James Harden again. Here's Lillard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. And he contributed in a number of ways.
Now, here is Smith. Here's Lillard. And Sanders pulls it down.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Kicks it out to Jennings. It's taken away by Smith. Outside, Batum. Dunked hard with one hand.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against Indiana.
And offensively, everything just seemed to come so easily to them in that game, Clark.
Yeah, it really did, Steve. I mean, it looked effortless for them at that end of the floor.
Smith's shot is good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Shot clock at 6. Aldridge with the block. Smith dishes to Batum. Nba2K13 with the steal. Jennings against Smith. Jennings kicks to Nba2K13. The dish to Dalembert. Sanders inside. Aldridge is covering. Sanders' shot is off. Portland leading. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, they were in foul trouble throughout that game, guys, and made things awfully hard on themselves as a result.
Yeah, it forced them to go much deeper into their rotation than they would have liked to, and that's always tough.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Bucks trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the pass to Jennings. Sanders with a screen on Smith. Sanders, he's covered by Thompson. And Dalembert kicks to Harden. There's a screen. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Harden's got 6.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done.
Here's Batum. Gets the jumper from the corner of the floor. Batum's got his second bucket. Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Jennings kicks to Nba2K. Kicks it to D'Alembert. He dishes it to Nba2K. He feeds it to Sanders. Offensive rebound. Nba2K the pass to Sanders. D'Alembert dishes to Nba2K. That's good. Nba2K's got his first points of the night.
If you don't box him out more effectively than that, he's going to eat you up on the offensive board.
Lillard with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. And Aldridge slams it in.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throw.
And give an unofficial assist mark to his teammate for setting a screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good ball, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Now, here is Harden. 17 points for him last game against Indiana.
And he played great at the defensive end of the floor, too, Kevin. Had a couple of important block shots in that game, so good all-around effort.
Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Harden's got 8 points.
Yeah, everything is falling for him now. He hasn't missed a shot this quarter.
Lillard with it, looking for his first bucket of the game. Back to Batum. He kicks to Smith. Over Harden, and it's Smith missing.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Tyrone Corbin for a moment. He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Drew Gooden has checked in for the Bucks. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. And Batum kicks to Lillard. Pass to Smith. There's the three. Scooped up. Hickman. The shot is off. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Jennings kicks to Sanders. Harden outside. Batum with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Now the lead just going back and forth here. We're seeing some really good basketball.
You know what, guys? I've lost track of how many times the lead has changed. I mean, it's obvious, though, it's been a good one, and neither side can pull away.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And they played the Blazers once earlier in the season.
They played a very physical game the last time they got together. It had a lot to do with them coming away empty. There were just too many key players in foul trouble by the time the fourth quarter came around.
The Bucks trail. And there's the feed to Nba2K. It's back to Jennings. Blocked. Smith the pass to Batum. With the lead pass. And the layup falls. And Clark, Steve just touched on it. There are some players they can't afford to be missing late in games, and that's what happened last time these two teams met.
And you know what, guys? To avoid that this time around, you've got to turn the heat down a little bit on the aggressiveness. Idle it down just a notch, because if you don't, an opponent can make that work against you.
Yeah, he's struggled with his shot this quarter, and he's got to find a groove somehow. Still trying to get into the swing of things here offensively. It just has not happened for him here.
Harden dishes to Gooden. And the Bucks miss again.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
No luck.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Harden kicks to Nba2K. There's the bucket. Good. Nba2K's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Now here's Batum. He has 6. Good.
I'll tell you what, they might want to pay a little more attention to him defensively than they did on that last trip.
Here is Harden. Batum brings the double team. Dishes it to Sanders. Passes it to Jennings. 6 to shoot. Now, here's Gooden. Guarded closely. And there's Jennings. That's good on the assist by Gooden.
Unbelievable. 3-pointers for both sides in just a matter of seconds.
Now I think it's a matter of them just trying to top each other.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month. Bucks number 1.
Yeah, Kevin, it's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out, and it's been game after game after game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Portland has possession. Now Bayless. Smith right side. 6 on the shot clock. And Bayless kicks to Aldridge. That's at 5 from 18. Jump shot is good that time. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Feeds it to Henson. Goes up, and it's rejected. Smith outside. Back to Aldridge. Shot, high post, and again it's Portland converting.
He's feeling it here to start the game. That's 3 out of 4 already.
Bucks trail by 5. Here's Clark. 20 points for him last game against Indiana.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game. Yeah, he's so focused, so concentrated with his effort, and it takes a great defender to bother him. And even then, when you contest the shot, he still has a knack for making it.
And maybe above all else, we should really mention just what a fantastic setup man he is. So many of their baskets come as a result of one of his assists.
There's the dish to Barbosa. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. 10th in free throw shooting, 13th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Smith outside. The pass to Thompson. Dammit. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Matthews gets it to go.
Well, Kevin, I like the way they've come out here. I mean, they're shooting it well and with confidence from outside. Just a good, strong start for them.
Bucks trail by 6. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Clark, the pass to Harris. Kicks it out to Barbosa. A fader. They get it back. Harris misses. Trailblazers leading by 6. It's Matthews on the wing. Goes right up. It's Clark with the rebound.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Henson with the bucket on the assist from Tobias Harris. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Smith dishes to Thompson. It's tipped and stolen by Harris. Clark kicks to Harris. Portland grabs the miss. And here's Smith. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Into Jason Thompson. Pushes it down.
The defense caught dozing off that time.
Those open dunks, pretty high percentage.
Yeah, you're not going to miss many of those. I mean, this is really a poor defensive effort.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Clark. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Clark's got his second basket of the night.
That jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Matthews passes to Smith. Leads him in there. And stolen by Harris. Here's Barbosa. No good on that last second attempt here. And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
Tune in this Wednesday.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Clark, he's in at point guard. Gooden is out there with D'Alembert. Then there's Jennings. Kicks to Leonard. Here's Hickman. No good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, cool hands, and the last outing against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He ended with 20 points and had active hands on the defensive side of things as well, coming up with some key steals. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thanks, Doris, very much. I'm sure he's going to carry some of that great momentum, Clark, into tonight.
And that's the way it works, guys. A big game like that just carries over sometimes. We'll see.
Yeah, all of a sudden the rim looks big, everything seems to come easy, and the game just flows.
Bucks trail by 3. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. He feeds it to Gooden. He dishes it to D'Alembert. Clark. Screen by D'Alembert. Lock at 6. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. D'Alembert has got 6.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. Defense had no time to recover. Now that's how you execute an alley-oop there, fellas.
And with an exclamation point, too, on the finish, throwing it down hard.
What a terrific play on both ends.
Shoots a fader. Cannot hit. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Smith kicks to Lillard. He passes it to Batum. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. Gooden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Perez. A stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here is Bayless, guarded by Harden. Here's Aldridge. Got it. Good job in the low post. Aldridge has got 10 points in the game.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Tobias Harris has checked in for Milwaukee. Barbosa comes in for James Harden. Bucks trail by 3. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Clark kicks to Henson. He kicks it to Sanders. Over Thompson. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Sanders has got his second bucket of the night. Smith outside. It's Clark with the rebound. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And stolen by Aldridge. Here is Bayless. Sanders covering. Thompson backing down. Here's Dennis. Oh!
Power punch right there. Yeah, he spent a little extra time on the rim there. It looked like he wanted to do a pull-up.
It looked like checking his landing. I think Clark, man, pretty big statement, too.
yeah, or so he'd have the refs believe.
Sanders against Smith. Gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy two.
Pass to Harris. The feed to Barbosa. It's stolen by Smith. Dishes it to Bayless. Shoot from the right block. Again, the Trailblazers score. Bucks trail by 7. Here's Clark, averaging 24 points per contest. Passes it to Barbosa. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That was not pretty there. You got to make that one, but maybe that's not his range.
Feeds to Bayless. Tries it from 19. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. The Bucks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Clark, covered by Smith. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got his third bucket of the night.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
And the Bucks making a change here. And Balamute's checked in. Babbitt, good. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Clark. He's got 6. The dish to Barbosa. It's blocked. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Matthews leading the charge. Can't hit from in close. The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Amute is screen on Smith. Clark dishes to Harris. There's the pass to Barbosa. Bucks passing it around. It's taken away by Smith. Kicks it to Matthews. That's tipped. Out to Smith. J.R. Smith on the wing. The shot will not go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Clark. Back to Barbosa. Over Smith. And it's Barbosa again missing.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Matthews passes to Smith. The drop step. No good. Bucks trail by 10. And Abamute kicks to Clark. Knocks down the 3-ball. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
He feeds it to Thompson. Shoots over Henson. Portland no good that time either. Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Here is Mbamute. And it's Portland with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Cleveland really hoping for a win for their Cavaliers. That's a big game for them.
Harris dishes to Clark. He dishes it to Mbamute. Can't hit. Now Portland takes it the other way. Matthews passes to Smith over Mbamute. Again, the Trailblazers score. In a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting two men in the league. James Harden, number 1. In the third spot, Wesley Matthews. Bucks trail by 12. He kicks it to Gooden. Backs him down. He passes to Barbosa. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith with some nice D. And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a night.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You gotta just shake your head on that one.
Gallenberg, he's covered by Leonard. A fadeaway. The feed to Gooden. To the inside. Here's Perez. And easy 2 points on the way. He's got 5.
Made that one look easy, didn't they?
Now, here's Lillard. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Outside, Batum. Lets it go. And it's Smith missing. Bucks trail by 12. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Perez. Shot is off. The Trailblazers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Hickman. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Kevin, let's look at the Trailblazers to see how they're doing ranking-wise in the NBA. First in free throw percentage. Third in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in team points per game.
And anytime you lead the league in free throw shooting, as you talked about, Clark, I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on the defense, and that's why this team has made a concerted effort to attack the rim and get to the line as often as possible.
No good on that one. And the Bucks making a change here.
We got this, we got this.
And he sinks the second. Here is Harden. 8 points for him. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. Back to Harden. Harden left side. Makes the lead pass. Gets it to go. Here's Lillard. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Leonard sets a screen for Lillard. Gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 13.
Well, you have to love a player like Damian Lillard, who's really undersized, but has no problem going up against players who are bigger and stronger than he is. He's got very little fear and a ton of skill. Pretty good combination.
He still can move like a little guy, though. I mean, he'll dance his way into the key, and just as you think you've got him hemmed up and locked in, he'll slip by you and make something good happen.
Offensive rebound. Smith kicks to Lillard. Pass to Batum. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Barbosa. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard dishes to Smith. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Smith's got 16.
Way too much time and space on that 3. He'll make that one all the time.
Well, it's a warm-up jumper, Steve, the kind that you can knock down still to this day. You're one of the best all-time three-pointers we've had in the NBA. But you've got to at least run at a guy and try to challenge and distract the shot.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And free throw good from Jennings. So both teams making some changes here. falls, so he hits both of them.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
For three, Smith, and the Trailblazers, another three.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Dishes it to Harden. Sanders with a screen on Smith. Harden the pass to Sanders. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Sanders has got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense really has to pick it up here, guys. They allowed themselves to get picked too easy.
Here's Aldridge. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Well, I like that he's come up with some big baskets for this team to help him out in getting this lead.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jennings. There's the block. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And Lillard kicks to Bayless. Gets it to go. Bayless has got his second basket of the night. Outside Jennings. Henson. No good.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then he got back straight to the glass.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Trailblazers lead by 17. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hi, everyone. Damon Bruce here on 2K Sports, the late season edition. Welcome. Out at the Rose Garden, it's the Trailblazers in front against the Bucks. And offensively, just filling it up, making the pass to the open man, generating opportunities. They are piling up points in a hurry. Leading the game in scoring, J.R. Smith. He's racked up 19 points, and as usual, he's been effective from distance. A lot of threes so far. And for the Bucks, it's a grinded-out effort. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Some textbook basketball from Cool Hands. We're at halftime, and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
It's been a good one for Smith. 19 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Batum and Aldridge are small and power forwards. Damian Lillard out there with J.R. Smith, and it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Jennings, second chance shot. That's good. Jennings has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Bucks. And Lillard kicks to Smith. Batum. Back to Smith. Over Harden. Smith missing again. Bucks trail by 15. Outside Jennings from the stripe. Here's Sanders. The shot misses. Aldridge with some nice D.
Just 1 of 4 now to start this third quarter.
Lillard dishes to Batum. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Batum. 17 points for Aldridge.
And defensively, you've got to try to keep the ball on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's not going to miss those, not often anyway. The defense has to muscle up and deny him that position to have a chance.
And Nba2K gets to Jennings. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. Six to shoot.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Dallenberg. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his third rebound tonight. And Batum kicks to Aldridge. Teardrop shot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, how about LaMarcus Aldridge in this one? 8 rebounds and a steal. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's got the magic touch right now, guys.
The free throw drops for Aldridge. Both free throws good from Aldridge. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Bucks trail by 19. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Jennings can't get that one to fall.
It's been a struggle. It's not happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
But they get it back. Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Passes it to Thompson. Batum, he's guarded by Jennings. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Aldridge, the pass to Smith over Nba2K13. And it's Smith missing. Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. Tipped away. Jennings kicks to Nba2K13. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Nba2K13's got 6 points. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Check out the numbers for James Harden. 3rd in three-point shooting, 14th in field goal percentage. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And that three-point field goal percentage of his, splendid. I mean, absolutely terrific. He's been perfect in his form. When he decides to let it fly, it's a thing of beauty.
Cool hands checked in for James Harden. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
The defense was pretty good right there, but just not good enough.
He was determined to get to the rim.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, he was going to go through whatever and whomever got in front of him.
Here's Clark. And another basket for Milwaukee. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. We're going to break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Nuggets. And, of course, there's the Trailblazers. They're much further down in the standings right now.
When you look at Portland, they've struggled to get back to the form they had last year, and I think it's beginning to take a toll on them.
I agree, Clark. And sometimes, you know, when you're a top team one year, the next year you come back, everybody's got a target on you, and they can't wait to play you. And I think that's what's happened with this club. I mean, they have not handled the expectations very well.
Smith kicks to Lillard. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Yeah, you know the fans out in Memphis really hoping their team can win that one.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Harden dishes to Clark. Feeds it to Nba2K13. Good on the shot. Nba2K13's got 8.
We've seen some great shooting from him today. They've got to lean on him a little bit more.
Lillard, the pass to Leonard. Outside, Batum. There's the dish to Lillard. Right through the knee for the layup.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Here's Harden. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Lillard kicks to Smith. And there's the pass to Lillard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Yeah, some good games going on today, and especially the one involving the Lakers. That's a great matchup.
Drew Gooden is checked in for the Bucks. Jennings comes in for Larry Sanders. Here's Clark. 11 points in the game. For the three, good. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
I think they've got to keep getting him the ball. When he's going like that, he's in the zone right now. Perfect from the field. You've got to continue to milk the hot hand.
Smith kicks to Bayless. Kicks to Thompson. Shot from the wing. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Smith with it, averaging 6 points per contest. He feeds it to Bayless. At the drop step, that's good on the jump shot. Bayless has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
A different look now for Portland. Aldridge comes in for Luke Babbitt, and Lillard subbed in for Nolan Smith. The Bucks also with the sub. Harry Sanders is checked in for Drew Gooden. Outside Jennings. Outside Jennings. Clark. Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Here's Bayless. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Clark. He's got 14. Gives him the lead pass. Sanders' shot is good.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Trailblazers leading by 12. Now Lillard. He dishes it to Batum, guarded by Harden. 6 on the shot clock. With 1 on the clock. They get it again. Thompson out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Harden. He's got 10. Here's Clark. Off the pick. And yes, sir, that one drops. Clark's got 16 points.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
For 3, Smith. The rebound by the Bucks. Jennings has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here is Lillard, averaging 18 points a game. Here's Dennis on the money from 12 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Clark dishes to Harden. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Clark kicks to Nba2K13. Snatched up. Another shot. He flies to the bucket and lays it in. Nba2K13's got 10 points.
He was not to be denied that time, guys. Fought his way to the glass and came up with the points.
He kicks to Aldridge. Over D'Alembert. Aldridge, no luck. Bucks trail by 8. Now, here is Harden. Here's D'Alembert. Shot is no good. Aldridge with some nice D. Smith outside. Fires for 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a good time here to go over our 2K leaderboard and see which point guards have had the hottest hand at the free throw line over the last 10 games. Look at Cool Hands, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line and it's nearly automatic.
He's the guy you want on the free throw line when it matters. Simple as that.
I think your point guard is your leader, and he sets a tremendous example at the foul line with his composure and consistency.
Jennings with the ball. Lillard picks him up. It's Jennings with the drive. And stolen by Aldridge. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Smith. Buries it down low. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. Bucks trail by 10. Harden kicks to Clark. Back to Harden. The feed now to Nba2K13. He passes to Clark. He's against Smith. Fades back. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got 9 points now in just the second half.
You know, Kevin, his scoring has been one of the few positives they can take away from this game so far.
Pass to Aldridge. And the rebound goes to D'Alembert. D'Alembert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harden against Batum. Straight up. Dishes to Jennings. To the middle. Harden. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, when you play against him, Kevin, the first thing you want to address is making it harder on him to go to work down low. If you let him get position inside, it's going to be a long night for you.
And I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
But he really used his height there.
He sure did, Steve. I mean, a nice touch on that shot.
Bucks trail by 8. Harden the pass to Clark. Pass to Jennings. Shoots over Lillard. Jennings with the bucket. Jennings has got 11 points. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open. And as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Here's Harden. And that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Trailblazers up 6. From the Rose Garden in Portland, Oregon. We're back in a moment.
This Friday, Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder take on Tony Parker and the San Antonio Spurs. Don't miss it.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Trailblazers put together, they get the Uncontainable Game Award. Their second quarter looks to be the difference right now as they turn things on and put together that huge run. Now, it seems like it's enough to get them the win.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always, Kevin. I mean, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of the game.
You know, when you're on the wrong side of a run like that, there's not a whole lot you can do. We'll see soon enough if that's indeed what makes the difference today.
On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Clark in at shooting guard. D'Alembert's out there with Sanders. Then there's Jennings, and it's Barbosa in at the 3 slot. The screen from Thompson. And Bayless kicks to Smith. Aldridge working on Sanders. Unloads. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 7th assist in the game. Feeds to Barbosa. Over Matthews. And there's Barbosa. That's good on the assist from Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got assist number 5 here tonight. Smith dishes to Aldridge. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Smith with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. Jumper off the screen, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Smith. Smith's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bucks trail by 6. Outside Jennings. And Dallenberg backing in. They get the rebound. Barbosa passes to Sanders. That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. And the second free throw, good. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Lillard kicks to Smith. Thompson. Sanders covering. Aldridge a screen. Thompson dishes to Batum. Fires, high post. And it's Thompson with the jam. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. The dish to Barbosa. The pass to Clark. Back to Barbosa. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Trailblazers leading by 7. On the wing, Batum. Kicks it to Lillard. Out to Smith. He feeds it to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Batum with the ball. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Clark kicks to Harden. Shoots over Batum. Count it from 12. 14 points for James Harden. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And Lillard kicks to Smith. Thompson up top. He dishes it to Batum. He kicks it to Lillard. Back to Batum. And he hits the jump shot. Bucks trail by 7. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
The screen from Thompson. Aldridge fires, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Aldridge has got 27.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with his touch, he doesn't need much space to get a shot off.
Harden can't hit. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Smith. Aldridge, the pass to Batum. Goes back up. Shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Bucks. Samuel Dallenberg, who's checked in for Mba2K13. And it's Jennings in for Leandro Barbosa. Bucks trail by 7. Now Harden. Now the feed to Clark. Elbow shot is on the way. That's good. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
Back to Aldridge. J.R. Smith on the wing. Puts up a 3. Count the bucket. Smith's got 26.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Harden dishes to Clark. Back to Harden. Portland grabs the miss. Batum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots over Jennings, and it's Smith missing. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Clark. Dishes to D'Alembert. He passes to Harden. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Portland grabs the miss. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here is Lillard. Pass to Batum. Backing him down. Pulls up. Rebounded by the Bucks. Harden right side. Passes to Clark. Tries again. He lays it in.
Good work turning that into an easy 2-point. He can attack the rim as well as anybody.
Smith right side. Feeds it to Aldridge. Sinks that one from the post. Aldridge has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Clark kicks to D'Alembert. Jennings. In low to D'Alembert. And that one's good.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And Lillard kicks to Smith. The dish now to Batum. Off target from outside.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Jennings passes to Sanders. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Trailblazers have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. And Sanders pulls it down.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Here's Harden, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Yeah, the fans not agreeing with the call there.
Well, that's one way to get a reaction from the fans, guys.
The pass to Smith. Smith right side. Kicks it to Lillard. Back to Smith. Releases. Connects. The jumper drops. Smith's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Nice game. Great performance by LaMarcus Aldridge.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tyrone Corbin was giving to his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Here's Harden, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Lillard dishes to Smith. The drive by Aldridge. Back to Smith. Nba2K13 against Aldridge. Batum for 3. The shot no good. The Bucks go the other way with him. Here's Clark, covered by Smith. Clark kicks to Nba2K13. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
Boy, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Here's Clark. He feeds it to Sanders. He kicks it to Clark. Harden up top. Portland leading. Here's Lillard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half, but they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
Oh, free throw is good from Lillard.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and this game, no different. He's making each trip to the line count.
Clark, the pass to Mba2K13. Clark dishes to Harden. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. Here's Sanders. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Only got a half step on his man, but that's all he needed when he ran off the pick. And as a result, able to finish the layup. That's nicely done.
Here's Aldridge. From out in the wing, he knocks it down. Aldridge has got 32 points in the game.
He has taken over this game, guys. I don't know what else you can say about it.
A minute 50 left in the game. Clark kicks to Mba2K13. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Looking at the numbers for Luke Richard and Mba2K13, 12 points. He's contributed the steal to their cause at the defensive end.
Yeah, that's another area where he's done his share of work today. He's not ignoring his defensive responsibilities.
The telltale sign in this half has been their lack of free throw attempts. They need to start battling and getting to the line.
Especially being down like we are right now. They really have to do anything they can to get some points on the board. Rock solid here. That turns it to a 1-possession game, so critical free throw.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. He dishes it to Lillard. And that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
Love the finish there. Not much defense left.
Bucks shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. They set the screen. Fader on the way. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's the feed to Aldridge. Dishes it to Lillard. He passes to Batum. Pass to Lillard. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. Smith for 3. And Sanders pulls it down.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Clark, defended by Batum. Clark dishes to Mba2K13. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for Portland, Damian Lillard. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well done converting those free throws. He was not going to pass up that opportunity to pad the lead.
Clark kicks to Mba2K13. 3-pointer. They get it back. Clark, the 3. The shot no good. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Batum, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that should do it. This is an insurmountable lead.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one's over.
Here is Harden. Passes it to Clark. Back to Harden. For three. It's money from deep. And so it's Portland winning this one. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
25 points for you on the night. It seemed that the team was looking your way as they tried to cut into the deficit. Any comments to that?
Yeah, I happen to have the hot hand, so they just looked my way a bit more. We were all trying to get back on top in the game, and I happened to have an easy time scoring, so they kept getting me the ball. Really, it's all about getting wins, and if that means I need to take the lead on offense, then that's what I'm going to do.